Welcome to Awakening You channel. If you appreciate what we do, please support us. Thank you. Dear ones, I am Archangel Michael. My presence here today is full of joy and a lot of hope, that each one of you has a calm heart, a peaceful heart living in the here and now. Not waiting, not thinking about tomorrow, about the day after, simply emanating, vibrating, illuminating in the present moment, in the here and now. I will say to each of you, this is the path, this is the way for each of you to continue on that road to the fifth dimension. There's no point in anxiety, there's no point in worry, there's no point in living in the future. Everything is changeable, and in the next second, none of you know where you will be. So why vibrate the future, why vibrate doubt, why vibrate what you don't know? So vibrate the here and now. The here and now is a time for your mind to work, it's time for it to help you stay elevated, to think good things, to plan in the here and now, what is being emanated to you at this moment. Never forget that time is accelerating, energies of very high vibration are arriving. This month is a very special month and I can tell you that a lot of energy is coming. So the great wisdom, the great moment for each one is to take advantage of these energies, to think about the here and now. What are you doing to emanate high frequencies? Are you vibrating gratitude? Are you vibrating joy? Are you vibrating trust, faith? If you answer yes to all these questions, I would say that your vibration will be high and you will be capturing, taking advantage of all the energy that is being sent from outside the planet. And then, at that moment, it's that magical moment of thinking just a little bit ahead, in thinking about something that you really want, in thinking about something that you would like to solve and that you would need all the possible help from the universe to achieve. So in these moments when you are vibrating high, I will say be careful with your thoughts, because even those who are not so good will be captured by these energies and they will make them happen, whether you want them to or not. I'll give you an example. You take a small seed, put it in the ground, with the hope that it will grow, become a long stem and in the future a big tree and bear fruit. This all takes time, nature's own time, a time that you have little to speed up. So I'm going to make the parallel. You have a thought that is that seed, but the thought, it doesn't need to multiply as a cell to happen, it is born ready, complete. So when you emanate it, it's as if the tree was already ready and you immediately harvest the fruit, you don't wait for it to happen. Maybe it won't happen so immediately, but I can add that all the energy that is arriving is very accelerated and takes your thoughts, and takes them to the production line and they quickly bear fruit, and you will reap what you sowed. So you have to be very careful what you think, for better or for not so good. It's as if the universe, I'll give a very practical example. Let's say that until a while ago, there were some angels in the space of your planet. So when you thought, you had a desire, a request, you needed an angel available to carry it. And then he would enter a service queue. When an angel was released, he would go to that queue, take his thought, his desire, and take it to production. Very well, and this could take years, centuries, and even incarnations. But surely one day you would reap the results of what you thought, acted, or provoked. So let's bring this situation to the current moment. Let's say that now the queue is no longer of thoughts, desires, and actions, the line is made up of angels with nothing to do. So when you think or do something, there is quickly someone there, available to put it into production and get the result as quickly as possible. Today there is a traffic jam of angels to work. So, realize that everything is very accelerated. So be careful with what you think and ask for, be careful with what you emanate, because everything is being carried at the time and depending on what it is for your evolution, the return, the harvest will also be quick. Of course that's not what's happening, I just gave you an example, so you understand how fast things are going lately. And why so quickly? Because we need you to learn the lessons quickly, so that you can reach a vibrational frequency compatible with the fifth dimension. If you don't learn, if you don't evolve, no one will get there. So these energies that are arriving need to play this role, speed up the entire process. And I would say that they speed up all the processes, including the lessons you have to learn. So there's no point in getting angry, there's no point in complaining, there's no point in saying you won't do it. Be careful, because the lesson will come back more and more intense and stronger. And there will come a time when you will find yourself cornered and you will have to do it, you will have no choice. I suggest to each one of you that every obstacle, every problem that appears, do not leave it aside, stop analyzing it, and resolve it, because only then will you be giving space for new problems to appear and you will take a step forward. Forward on that journey of evolution. That's the way it's happening. So why worry about the future, why worry about tomorrow? You have to worry about today, the here and now. With the problems that you are like jugglers, throwing in the air and picking up one every hour to solve. You already have too many activities to do right now to be worrying about the future. Whether it will come, whether it will not come, when it will come, it doesn't matter. Take care of your own problems, which are not few. Take care of your bodies, drink lots of water. In the same way that the energies that are arriving are bringing you face to face with problems, they are transforming your bodies. And this creates a lot of dirt, which can only be removed from their bodies with water. Fatigue, dizziness, nausea, a feeling of enormous weight in their bodies, nothing more than dirt inside them. It's as if you were pulling a pile of trash can, full of rubbish, that is coming out of there. So to get rid of those trash cans, you have to drink water, so that they come loose from your bodies. And it's not a little water, it's a lot of water, only water is able to cleanse their bodies at this time. Which water? Whatever water it is, it doesn't matter what energy it is carrying, what matters is that it is water. So don't let anything pass you by, each of you, take care of your own problems right now. Forget about tomorrow. Tomorrow will be outlined according to what you planted back there, there's no point running away from that. So wait for the day to come to think about it, live every moment and every day. As I said in our last meeting, the 12 or 12 portal is coming. And I'm going to need you to be ready for this last portal of the year. It will be an immensely important portal. And I need each of you to have a crystal in front of you. There is no specific type, I will repeat, there is no specific type, it is just a crystal. Big, small, round, square, pointed, it doesn't matter. Everyone will choose their own. If you want to buy a mine, buy a mine, if you want to buy a small ball, it will be a small ball. I'm not worried about size, color, type. I only want a single crystal, and for this to be very clear to everyone, please don't ask, which crystal am I going to buy? I just said anyone. So go to the store and simply look, the one that catches your eye, I bought it, is the one that will be your crystal. So that's all I ask of you. Oh, and whoever doesn't have the crystal won't be able to participate in the portal. I said that? Whoever by chance cannot buy the crystal or does not have the means to buy the crystal, no problem, they will do it without the crystal. Understood? There is not much, or rather, there is nothing to ask. It's all very clear. So get ready for portal 12 or 12. The time will still be defined, you will know. In closing, I say to each one of you, in this moment now that you are listening to my words, what are you vibrating? The worry about where will you buy the crystal, how will you buy the crystal? Do you realize that you are already there in the future? You should be now, vibrating with gratitude for hearing my words, gratitude for being alive, gratitude for having the understanding, for understanding my words, gratitude for your soul bringing you to this moment. That's what you should be vibrating right now, nothing more. So learn to live in the present moment, learn to live in the here and now. And above all, be grateful for every minute lived, for every experience, for every learning acquired.